And I also hope that you are having a good day so far. Today we'll be doing our grade 2 English lesson on regular plural nouns. So we'll be doing our grade 2 English lesson on regular plural nouns. And before we start with our lesson on regular plural nouns, we're going to log on to aplusstudents.ca. We're going to log on to aplusstudents.ca with our username as well as our password. And then we're going to select the subject of language arts, grade 2. And then we're going to scroll down up until we get to the chapter of regular plural nouns. All right, so we are doing regular plural nouns. So our chapter is regular plural nouns. Our subject is English, which is language arts, grade 2. And the lessons that we are going to focus on under the chapter of regular plural nouns is to form regular plurals with S and ES, to use singular and plural nouns, and to use regular plurals with S and ES. All right, so we're basically going to see how we can form regular plurals with S and ES, and we're also going to use singular and plural nouns. And when it comes to singular and plural nouns, right, then singular means one and plural means more than one. And with most singular words, we just add S to make them plural, right? So that's most of the singular word. We just add S to make them plural, to show it is more than one. For example, right, we have one tree, that is singular. One tree is singular. And the plural form that shows more than one is two trees. And as you can see, we just added an S. All right. And then also when it comes to nouns, right? So as much as we're saying a singular means one, plural means two or more, it's basically more than one, right? The Our chapter is regular plural nouns. And a noun, it names either a person, it names an animal, a place, or a thing. So that is a noun, right? And that is why we say either regular plural nouns, right? Means that it is more than one person, animal, place, or thing that we are referring to. And we see it once again, a noun, it names a person, an animal, it names place, and it names a thing. And of course, if it's in plural, then it means that it is more than one person, more than one animal, more than one place, or more than one thing. And the word that comes before a noun will sometimes tell you if there is one or if there is more than one. And if we look at this example over here with one tree, two trees, right? That basically tells us if there's either one or there's more than one. Because for singular, it tells us there's only one tree. And for plural, it shows that there are two trees, right? Gives us indication there is more than one. Two means more than one. And also, if we look at words, so other than, for example, words like one, two, three, up until whichever number that will tell us either if it is singular or if it's plural, but words like this, that, we said one, for example, a, and an. If we look at these words, or if we find these words sometimes in front of a noun, then that can sometimes just refer to either one person, one animal, place, or thing. So, for example, we can say this person, referring to one person, that animal, which refers to that specific animal, one house, a pen, and orange, for example. So words like this, that, one, a, and an, it gives us an indication that we are referring to one person, animal, place, or thing. That is even without using the word one, two, three, and so on. So this gives us an indication that it refers to it being singular. And then words like these, those, two, and many, they are sometimes used before more than one person, animal, place, or thing. So we can then say these apples, right? It's referring to something close to you. These apples. Those over there. Those animals that is running there in the field. First to more than one. Two balls. And then we can say many things. So words like these, those, two, and many, they refer to it being more than one. So which means that we call that plural. So singular words that we can sometimes have in front of a noun is words like this, that, one, a, and. And the plural words, right, that we can sometimes use in front of something that refers to more than one person, animal, place, or thing is these, those, two, and many. And once again, singular means one, and plural means more than one. And with most singular words, all we can do is we can just add an S to make them plural or an ES. And we are doing our tutorial lesson on a+students.ca. So we're doing our tutorial lesson on a+students.ca. All right, so now we're going to our tutorial lesson on a+students.ca. And we said our chapter is regular plural nouns. So we're going to the first lesson, which is to form regular plurals with S and ES. So singular once again means one, and plural means more than one. Can be two or more. And with most singular words, we just add an S to make them plural. And we made an example of one tree, right? It refers to one tree. You have one tree. And then we have two trees. It refers to more than one, right? So then we have one tree and here we have two trees. So now we're going to type the missing word, right? Here we have Nick plus S, because remember we're just forming regular plurals with either S or we're forming it with ES. Which means that we are adding that S to a singular word to make it plural. So Nick plus S. If we add the letter S to the word Nick to make it plural, so it's like saying we have one Nick, but the plural form is we have more than one Nick, so we can say it's Nicks, right? So Nick plus S is Nicks. So the S was added to make it plural. So the plural of Nick is Nicks. So threes, meaning three as in the number three. So threes, which is the number three. So one, three, right? It shows singular. But if we add an S to the word three to show that there's more than one three, then we can say it is threes. It's like saying counting threes, which means that you can't just say three. You need to go on and on and on, probably till like 10. So threes. And we just added an S to show the plural form of three. coat, right? Coat, since it is winter, you had to take out your coats from the suitcase, right? So it's not just one coat, but you took out two coats. So coat plus S equals to one coat, but two, you can say coats, right? So coats is our answer, and that shows the plural form. So the plural form of coat is coats. All right, so now we're going to our test. So now we need to type the missing word, right? And we're going to form regular plurals with S and ES. Ear plus S. So if we add the letter S to the word ear to show that there's more than one ear, do we say ear or do we say ears? Ear or ears? So I have one ear, but I have two ears. Because if we add an S to the word ear, then it is ears. So ears is correct. It's like you need to use your ears to listen. Three. I have one three, which is the number three. But I have two threes by adding an S. Threes. So 3 plus S is threes. Right? So we just added an S to that word three, which makes it threes. And threes is correct. So we need to type the missing word. We have gate plus S. Gate plus S. Is it gates? Because we added an S. Or is it still gate? Gate plus S. And if we add an S to the word gate, we will say it's gates. Refers to more than one gate. So turtle plus S. Turtle plus S. Remember, we are adding an S to show the plural form. And if we are showing more than one turtle, we can say it is turtles. Yes, correct. Turtles with an S. And turtles is correct. So well done. Pocket plus S to show that there's more than one pocket. Do we say pockets or do we say pocket? This refers to more than one pocket. So pocket plus S. Is it pockets or do we just say pocket? Because we are referring to more than one pocket. And we can say pockets. And pockets is correct. So well done. Pockets is correct. So now we're going to use the singular and plural nouns. And we see that the noun, it names a person, animal, place, or thing. And the word that comes before a noun will sometimes tell if something or if there is one or more than one. So the word that comes before the noun will either tell us if there is only one or if it refers to it being more than one. And we see that words like this, that, one, a, and an are sometimes used before one person, one animal, one place, or one thing. And an example is, for example, an apple. There we have the word an. So an apple, and it refers to one apple. So an apple refers to one apple. Then we have one bus, right? So it's like one, which is the number one bus. And we're specifically talking about that baby, right? If we say that baby, it refers to a baby that's over there. We say this baby, then we're referring to a baby that is basically sitting close to where we are. So that baby referring to that specific baby. And then we have words like these, those, two, and many. And they are sometimes used before more than one person, animal, place, or thing. All right, and here we have an example, two apples, which refers to more than one. So we can say two apples. Many buses. And here by the word buses, You can even see that es was added because remember we either say s or es. So s was added by apples. Es was added to show there are more than one bus, which is buses. And then if we make mention of more of those babies, which is more than one baby, then we say those babies, but it ends in ies. All right. So that is why we say the word that comes before the noun will sometimes tell you if it is either one or more than one. And we said words like these, those, two, many, they show the plural form, they show that there's more than one, either person, place, animal, or thing. And words like this, that, one, a, and an, right? It sometimes comes before one person, animal, place, or thing. All right. So now we're going to say which word fits in the sentence. So we visited that city last year. So the word city, right? But now city making mention of one city specifically because of this word, the that. So that is one of the words that comes before one person, animal, place, or thing. So the next one says, I put one in the trunk of the car. And let's use the word box, which refers to one box. And this word, one in front of the word box, tell us that we're only picking up one box, or we only put one box in the trunk of the car. So this is singular. Now we need to also say which word fits in the sentence. My brother counted six African at the zoo. And the word six tells us it is more than one. Let's rather say elephant. And six makes mention of it being more than one. And once again, we said that nouns, it tells us, it names a person, animal, place, or thing. And the word that comes before the noun will sometimes tell us if there's either one or if there's more than one of that. And words like this, that, one, a, and an, it sometimes comes before one person, animal, place, or thing. And words like these, those, two, or many are sometimes used before more than one person, animal, place, or thing. So now we're going to our test. So we need to say which word fits in the sentence. Ellen hold both. Is it both? Look at the word both. Do we say both baby or both babies in his arms? So do we say baby or babies, which refers to more than one? Because if we look at the word both, then both refers to two. So we can say Ellen hold both babies in his arms. And babies is correct. Brittany puts four. Do we say banana in the picnic basket? Or four bananas in the picnic basket? So four refers to more than one, right? Which means that we can say Brittany puts four bananas in the picnic basket. Bananas. Not one banana, bananas in the picnic basket. And the father of a, do we say a princess or a father of princesses, is a king. The word a should tell us if it's either one or more than one. So do we say the father of a princess is a king or the father of a princesses is a king? And if we look at the word a, we said a in front of a noun refers to one person, animal, place, or thing. So we can say the father of a princess is a king. And look at that. Is it that raccoon on the fence or that raccoons on the fence? So do we say, look at that raccoon on the fence or raccoons on the fence. And that in front of the word of the noun means we're referring to that one raccoon. Well done. Only one raccoon. And I put one, do we say one box? Or I put one boxes in the trunk of my car. I put one box or boxes in the trunk of my car. So I put, do we say one box in the trunk of my car? Or I put one boxes in the trunk of my car. And we can say we can put one box because it refers to only one. And especially the word one tells us it's only one box. And that is correct. Now we're going to use regular plurals with S and ES. Stan and Brenda played on the. We need to change this word in bracket. If we're referring to Stan and Brenda, then it means that it is two people that is doing something. So Stan and Brenda played on the, do we say? We need to change the word swing. And Stan and Brenda, we can then say if we must change that word swing to make it plural, we can say that Stan and Brenda played on the swings. And you just add an S to show the plural form. So Stan and Brenda played on the swings. So we change that word to a plural form, swings. Father cooked. We need to make that word plural. So father cooked egg for breakfast this morning. So if there's more than one person, we can say that father cooked eggs for breakfast this morning. So my father cooked eggs for breakfast this morning. And both Ashleys, do we say uncle or uncles, came to her birthday party? Because if it's both, it refers to more than one person. So we can say both of Ashley's uncles came to her birthday party. So uncles came to a birthday party. All right, so now we're going on to our test where we are going to use regular plurals with S and ES. We locked do we say all the door to the house or all the doors to the house? So we can say we locked all the doors to the house. Doors, which refers to more than one door. Usually you have a front door and usually you have a back door. The boy and girl won, do we say prize at the fair or prizes at the fair? And we can say the boy and girl won a lot of prizes, plural form, at the fair. And my grandma or my grandmother gave me two, do we say two piece of candy or two pieces of candy? So two pieces. So my grandmother gave me two pieces of candy. Pieces refers to more than one piece. So we saw the look of surprise on their face or faces. And we can say we saw faces, which refers to more than one face. So the kite or the kite's tail is it made from rags or it's made from rag? And if we want to make mention of more than one, we say rags. And rags is correct. All right, so we said regular plurals, right? And we said a noun, it names a person, place, animal, or thing. And regular plurals, it shows that singular means one, plural means more than one, and we usually either add an S or an ES to show that the word is plural, right? So this is now the end of our lesson on regular plural. Nouns And I really hope you're going to have a good day further, grade twos. Till next time, goodbye.